Do you frequently feel bloated, have stomach pain, or notice that your poop is strange, like loose or full of mucus, especially after eating certain foods? What if I told you these could be signs that something deeper is going on in your gut? One rare but serious condition linked to long-term gut issues is called enteropathy-associated T-cell lymphoma, or EATL. It's a type of cancer that starts in the small intestine, mostly in people who have had celiac disease for many years. Think of your gut as a long hallway where food travels. In EATL, the immune cells, like security guards, in that hallway go rogue and start growing out of control. It's rare but serious, and knowing the signs early helps a lot. So what causes these security guard cells in your gut to turn bad? The main trigger seems to be untreated celiac disease. Imagine you're allergic to gluten, a protein in wheat, barley, rye, but instead of a rash or sneezing, your immune system attacks your own intestine every time you eat bread or pasta. Over years, this constant damage can make the immune cells, T cells, in your gut start behaving strangely, multiplying nonstop and turning into cancer. It's like a worker who's been overworked for years and finally snaps. Other factors, like certain genes, for example, HLA-DQ2 or HLA-DQ8, make you more likely to get celiac and later EATL. So it's not just one thing, it's long-term irritation, your genes, and immune changes all mixed together. Now, how would you know if something like EATL is going on? At first, signs might feel like bad celiac disease, belly pain, weight loss, nausea, or even blood in your stool. Some people get very bloated or notice their meals suddenly make them feel awful even if they are eating gluten-free. Imagine waking up tired every day, losing weight without trying, and your stomach feels like it is full of rocks. These are red flags. In some cases, the tumor can block the intestine or even burst it, leading to sudden sharp pain and needing emergency help. Another clue: blood tests might show anemia, low red blood cells, or signs of inflammation, even if you are following your diet perfectly. It is like your body is whispering, something is wrong, but louder. First, they will ask about your medical history, especially if you have had celiac disease for over 10 years. Then, they might do an endoscopy, where a small camera goes down your throat to check your small intestine. Think of it like sending a tiny drone through your gut to take photos and grab small tissue samples, also known as a biopsy. Those samples are checked under a microscope. If they see abnormal T cells growing out of control, that is a sign of EATL. Scans like CT or PET help too, like taking X-ray maps to see if cancer has spread. Treatment: it is tough because EATL is aggressive. Usually, it starts with chemo, strong medicines that kill fast-growing cells. Sometimes, surgery removes the damaged part of the intestine. For some, a stem cell transplant, like a reboot for your immune system, might help. But early detection, that is the real game changer. Can you stop EATL before it starts? Yes, especially if you manage celiac disease well. Think of it like car maintenance. If you keep up with oil changes, your engine lasts longer. For celiac, that means strictly avoiding gluten, every day, every meal. No cheating with a bite of pizza or a beer. Regular checkups, blood tests, and maybe even occasional endoscopies help doctors catch early warning signs. Also, if you have celiac and still feel sick on a gluten-free diet, speak up. It's not just in your head, your gut might need a closer look. Awareness and discipline are your best tools, because once EATL develops, it's much harder to treat. Scientists are now digging deeper into EATL's roots. Recent studies show that certain genetic changes in T cells can predict how fast the cancer grows. Imagine a fingerprint of bad cells. Researchers are learning to read it. New treatments are being tested, like targeted therapies that attack only the abnormal cells, sparing healthy ones, and immunotherapy, which helps your immune system fight cancer better. Some trials are even exploring drugs that block specific signals telling cancer cells to multiply. It's like upgrading from a sledgehammer, chemo, to a laser. While EATL is still rare and tough, these advances give hope for better survival and gentler treatments in the future. The message: stay in touch with your doctor, join awareness groups, and know that science is moving forward.